Wakey, wakey, rise and shine.
What will we be putting in our mouths today? Shut up, Ben.
Hello, and welcome to the return of the mini fridge.
Yes, we're in Lyme Regis, which is in the southwest of England, and it's very much not London. We are here so that we can eat, scavenge, and cook our way out of our comfort zone in the kitchen.
And the first challenge is seafood. The last time we cooked a dish from Singapore, you told us that it didn't come from Singapore. So to make it more authentic, we've come to a beach in the south of England to make Singapore chili crab and an incredible mackerel dish.
One problem though, so far, no fish.
Well, how are we gonna? Something Jolly Roger, something poop deck, something rear, something seaman, something getting a tug, something catching crabs, something salty spring. We caught something. Crabs. It's been an hour and a half. We've caught no mackerel and we are buzzing.
Luckily, I'm a man of contingency and I've spoken to the wet fish man on shore. He's got a vat.
Well, I'm glad we solved that problem.
Yep, and we did manage to catch some crabs. These are now...
I don't want to know what you got up to last night.
These are now dead but still raw, but before we can cook them, let's start with a paste. A simple dish, all cooked in one wok, and it begins with 4 onions, 4 cloves of garlic, 4 red chillies, seeds and all, and a good chunk of ginger, all chopped up and blitzed to a paste.
You know how I hate to be a negative Nancy?
Yeah.
Where are we going to find a blender out here?
Look, you can just finely dice this up or really small, move on to the next step, or you can blitz it into a paste that looks a little bit like that using a food processor, and some of these beach huts have power.
I'm pretty sure that's a lie.
Now down here we've got a wok with some oil, vegetable oil, peanut oil if you can get it. All this paste goes into there to cook for a few minutes to dry out while we prep our crab. The crab we're going to cook in the shell, but first of all we need to take off the shell, quarter the body, get rid of the dead man's fingers, and the claws, we're just going to crack those. Crab all segmented, we'll give it a quick rinse.
He's just rinsing the crab. I mean, there's a lot of water over there, mate. I don't know why he's got it in the bottom.
Now a lot of the moisture is cooked out of the onions and you start to get a sizzle and a real fragrance. All the other liquid can go in. Chicken stock, ketchup and soy. So the ketchup is giving it its sweetness and the vinegar.
Oh, okay.
Then in with all of our crab pieces and leave it to cook for 20 minutes.
Now, for some reason, Elon Musk has been spending his time creating electric cars and not smelling it. If he created smelling it, you'd be able to smell this right now, and you'll be able to believe me when I tell you this smells incredible.
You've got all the fragrance and because the crab was raw and it went in, all those juices leak into the sauce. It's absolutely incredible. Now this really hot sauce thickens very simply by cracking 1 egg into it and whisking it in. And when I say whisk, we're on a beach, so I'm going to tong it in.
It's not the first time you've said that, is it?
And then you can taste it and you can adjust it for salt in the form of soy. You could put a little bit squeeze of lime into it if you want it a bit more acidic, which has already come from the ketchup. And then very carefully and delicately ladle it over the top. It's a mountain, absolute feast to tuck into.
And I think it's worth saying that if we can cook this on a beach, you can definitely cook this in a kitchen.
And you can buy pre-cooked crabs, which is a lot easier if you want, rather than using the fresh crabs. Some beautiful fresh coriander, which is wilting almost as much as we are in this heat. A bit more chilli.
Nice.
There we go. Singapore chilli crab. Sorted. Even before you get into that crab, some of the brown meat leaks into that sauce. And then there is no way other than just to get in.
That is amazing. Right. I don't know how to do this.
Do you want me to pick crab for you?
Can you feed me?
There you go, get that on your spoon with a bit of the sauce.
Oh.
So whether you're doing this with raw crab or cooked crab, it's seriously simple, but if you want all the ingredients and method, you can get that on Sorted Food.
Speaking of which, we are now going to cook up, not really cook, we're going to make mackerel sashimi with grilled watermelon. Yeah, you heard me, grilled watermelon. If you want to see that, it's on sortedfood.com. We're going to cook it right now, right here. Don't miss it.
Mission 1 accomplished.
Mission 1 pretty much failed.
We ended up with crab and we ended up with mackerel. That's all that matters, right? We also filmed some other stuff that we cooked, a battle.
A battle, the ultimate brownie battle, which once again Barry didn't adhere to the rules by and made a blondie.
Yeah, you'll have to check that out for yourself and then you'll have to go and make sure that you comment for who you think won that. Have you got a comment of the week for
Do you know
me?
what, Michael? I do have a comment of the week. It's from our Cobb salad recipe from Sorted Eats America from
A long time. I would say that that's yonks ago.
It was absolutely yonks ago. Emily Ann just says, iceberg is not good for you.
So which icebergs are we talking about here? Are we talking about Titanic killing icebergs or?
Well, I mean, the salad uses iceberg lettuce,
Yeah.
which I would argue is good for you. Whereas, having seen that documentary Titanic, I would argue that an actual iceberg is definitely not good for you. Unless you're a polar bear.
Well, I think that fridge cam had everything.
It had a camera operator, not actually operating a camera.
It had Ben, the crab juggler Everall.
And it had a wasted fishing trip.
It wasn't wasted because we caught crab.
Yeah, but we weren't trying to catch crab, we were trying to catch mackerel.
But we got crab and we bought mackerel. Everything was okay.